Onward. Just deal with that guy. Oh god, I can just one-shot those dudes? I didn't know that. That's definitely something to remember in the future. Oh, look at how much we can skip. It's awesome. Ting. Okay. Much better. Just obliterate the shit out of those dudes. Okay. Get some of our stuff back. I can heal at this one because, like, I know there's another one nearby. So I'm not super anxious about it. There we go. Easy, easy, easy. I might as well heal at this because I can't come back. Yeah, game is actually getting a little laggy here. Shit. Oh, and I missed the shot. Okay. I think this will be... Oh yeah, that's much better. This takes us to here, which is just a good little shortcut for later. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna eat 1 damage for this. Oh, it was one of the big ones. I didn't realize that. Okay. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, I see. This opened up this side. Okay. Makes it a little different. Ouch. Death. This is a hell of a gauntlet, though. Okay. We're getting lots of soul energy, though, so that's nice. Okay, so we can skip that. Go right up to here. Go down here. Which takes us to this spot. And heal. No. Easy enough. Okay. And then we can just skip straight to this part. Perfect. Oh, that's like a gold version. Interesting. Ouch. Okay, okay. Yeah, he much bigger, but also much bigger soul gain. Alright, not bad, not bad. And then we can do this. Okay, perfect. Ooh. Ah, nice, nice. And this gets us back here. Okay, that's not bad, that's not bad. That's a nice little shortcut. I like it. I do like all of this shortcut business. They really locked me in here, didn't they? Ouch. Rhetorical. You can see this barrier here that they've locked. They've locked me in. That's so rude of them. Ouch. Ow. Wait, was there? Okay, there was. Hold on, hold on. Okay. Okay. I was very lucky that I hadn't used that, and I was able to heal. Whew! Door to before is almost always a nice trope to encounter. Yeah, I like the shortcuts. They're very useful and very nice. And then I go and do that, because I'm dumb. Let's go this side. And this feels like a weird sort of cutesy isometric Souls game, though. F. Like, it's good so far. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do, though. I'm gonna exit and restart the game, cause it's getting a little laggy. But first, like, it's stuttering a bit. So I can't. Okay. So I can't afford any of those. Okay. So which place did we just come from? Ruins, flooded fortress, throne of the Frog King. Yeah, that's the one. Situation normal, Thark. Okay, so let me quit the desktop real quick, and then I'm gonna reopen the game in just a sec, because I'm not sure what's lagging me out. Not entirely sure what's causing it, so just boot up the game again, and yeah. Man, Devolver Digital really knows how to pick them. I love that our desk is slowly acquiring crap. Oh god, I just realized we're even taking over the desk in front of us that's vacant, because that's where the door is. The miniature door model. We've taken over the desk of the guy in front of us. Fuck that guy. Okay, is it boss time? Sup? Crooked Crow! clearly my grunts have failed to teach you a lesson, so I'll have to do it myself. After I'm done with you, I'll use your feathers to buff my armor and make it all shiny. I'll be the most handsome creature under the shadow of the door. Alright. Squishy time! King of the Swamp. Guardian of the flooded fortress. Lord of his domain, ruler of all he surveys, champion of the people, keeper of the 5 oaths, first of his name, second of his other name, he who is without middle and... Ah! Alright, let's take that armor off. That's way too small for you. Oh god, he is much bigger. Oh no. Oh no. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's Pepe the Imperishable. Good God. Oh God. Can I have some floor back? Ah, I can have some floor back. I just have to manually, oh god, get the floor back myself. That's pretty cool. Did I get flattened? Oh god, I got flattened. I like that you can hit his weapon to kind of force the floor to come back. That's pretty cool. I do get the reference. I know who Pepe is. I've been around the internet for a long time. God, I remember Pepe from like 2006. Oh god, 2006 era 4chan. It's also a reference to... Okay, see, I don't know much about Warhammer. I know a bit more about Warhammer 40k, but not so much about Warhammer. Except that purple is invisible and red go fast. Okay, I liked the witch fight a lot better than this one. This one seems a little repetitive. Shit. Like, definitely liked the witch fight better than this one. Oh, that's interesting. I'm actually, like, lifted up. Man with many titles. Ah. Anyway, how are you doing today? Yeah, like this fight's just kind of, yeah, we're just doing the same thing over and over again. The music is nice. There we go. Give me that soul, big boy. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. I now have 2 of them. Results were not promising. Feels like the fight should have ended or phase change. Yeah, it feels like there should have been a 3rd phase. Like maybe 2 earlier sets of that. Anyway, we gather here today to mourn the passing of the Frog King. A bold and fearless leader, he was persecuted for his simple desire to place all in the forest under his rule, and occasionally his bottom. His reign is ended, and his absence will be felt across the swamp. Bow your head in remembrance. Pay your last respects. His time in this world is over. I never freed the dude. Shit, I gotta go. Eh. Some will be pleased the king is dead, but a life is a life, and in death we are all unified. I gotta go free the dude. I gotta go free the grunt. Shit. Grunt! Oh, hey. Shiny. I found a giant arrowhead. I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of one of these. Thanks, buddy. Alright, I gotta go back and free that dude. Shit, I feel like there was special dialogue I would have gotten if I had done that sooner. Damn it. Fuck. Can't believe I didn't do that. I knew there was something I was forgetting. Man, I bet there would have been special dialogue. Little bird save Grunt. Grunt be forever thankful to Little Bird. Yay, okay, I did save him though. Ah, see, that's why I didn't, is because I was in the wrong... Okay, I see why I didn't, because I was dumb. But now I kind of want to go see if there's special dialogue, if he's chilling there. Oh no, everybody's gone. Damn it. Well, I guess we're gonna have to play the whole damn game over. But yeah, that fight definitely wore out its welcome a little bit. Like, it wasn't a bad fight, it just felt like it was way longer than it needed to be, or it needed another phase. Nope, there's the arrowhead, just chilling there. Actually, hold on, I have to go talk to these guys. You there! I'll put a call into pest control. No, I wanna... Damn it. I've always wanted a pet, but they don't let animals in the office. This arrowhead would have been much too large to fit into any normal bow. You sense latent soul energy contained inside. The previous owner must have imbued it with some of his soul in order to prevent or delay his death. In this aspect, it is a direct forerunner to the weapons that modern Reapers use themselves. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Oh. Hold, please. Hell yeah. More soul balls. We got a surveillance device. Looks like someone has been spying on the commission. Appears to be a Reapers. Alright. The recent seismic event has sent upper management into a frenzy. We've been ordered to scrub all mentions of it from records and close all active assignments in the region. I can't in good conscience let all the Zerber remain cut off from the Commission in their homes. I'm going to try making my way into the vicinity to see if I can help them. If I make it back in one piece, I'll update my logs to indicate what I found. There are no more entries in this journal. Welp. Oh, right. Does the shiny... This device looks like it was planted here to spy on the activities of the Reapers in the Hall of Doors. Whoever placed it seems to have been listening to the Commission's communications and would almost certainly know of any souls being assigned to Reapers. Dude, it looks like a gramophone. Oh, I can rotate it? Oh, I didn't realize that. Saxophone. Saxophone. Okay. Maybe I should talk to these guys now that I found that. Maybe it's one of those old-timey dictaphones? Maybe. Okay, they don't really have new dialogue yet, so... Interesting. Okay. Is good. Let's go. Alright, Grove of Spirits. Lost Cemetery. I think that's where we're supposed to go. Yeah. Yee. Excuse me, sir. Makes me wonder if there's more stuff that, like, I can get to now that I can blow shit up. Do you have any more dialogue? You've certainly been keeping me busy. However, it's nice to have something to focus on. Sending the dead on their journey may seem like a depressing task, but it gives me a sense of purpose. Still can't do anything with this. But let's go talk to the Grey Crow. Still don't have a key for this. Another astounding victory. I am impressed by your courage and vigor, fledgling. Once again, I reiterate, I have been stuck here for such a long time and accomplished little in comparison to you. You have given this old crow hope for the first time in many, many years. Just one more giant soul and we can open death's door. I suggest you head west. Atop the mountain you will meet an ancient beast of untold years. Oh, and I guess we could look at a bold and fearless leader who rose to power over the past few centuries while these isles were untouched by death's hand. Giant soul of the Urn Witch and the Frog King. Okay, so west. West it is. This was not the correct direction. I don't know why I'm going to plant this seed here, but I feel like I'm supposed to, so... Seed go plant. Oh, I see. We kind of had to do it. The answers you seek lie in Adam West. I'll get my grave digging shovel. Okay, so we've done the Urn Witch already. I'll get my grave digging shovel. This way to the Stranded Sailor. Ooh, nice. Wait, what's down here? A long-ass path is down here, that's for sure. Pop! Ouch. I disagree. Rude. Death. Death. Sorry. So, okay. So part of the thingy here is that there was a boss in a dungeon in WoW, or it was a boss in a raid years ago. And one of the ways that she attacked was she would like go into this weird trance and just go, death. And then like hurl an axe at you from across the room or some shit. Like that was her attack. And so anytime I think of saying the word death, I think of it like that. Because, wait, this is not the direction that I need to go. Because it just makes me think of her going like, death. So it's one of those weird things that I just picked up. Like, you know when you like watch a movie or a series for a long time that has like actors with specific accents, and then you find yourself mimicking the accent, not in a I'm gonna talk like Borat for 3 weeks because I think it's funny to be obnoxious sort of way, but in the I've subtly picked up on the notion of speaking in this particular fashion because I've been listening to it for so long, which is a totally normal and human thing to do. You know, that. Yeah. Just one of those things that you pick up on. Was this the direction? No. Oh yeah? No, it was this direction. What are we oh-yang? Alright, you know what? I want to see something. So many people tell me you sound a remarkably neutral accent despite growing up in the South. To be fair, I'm pretty sure no one who grew up in the South, that didn't grow up in the deep South, has an accent. I mean, I don't consider myself to have an accent. And I understand that part of that is, you know, because it's how I sound and how I always sound, so therefore I don't hear it as an accent. But, you know. I feel like the Mid-Atlantic has a very neutral accent in general. I'm mostly just looking for a door here. Growing up, you had a lot of friends from all over and watched a lot of TV. It blended together and canceled out. Hey, it's Pothead! Hello again, Beakface. How goes your adventure? I'd like to stop by the Stranded Sailor and refresh my stocks of Jefferson's delicious soup. He's an odd fellow, but a great chef. Okay, I don't want to... No, I got stuff to do first. I can't be getting into this new business. Because what I want to do is, I want to do the same thing that I did the other day, where we stop right at one of the things, like right before going into the new thing, and then for the rest of the stream, maybe just do something like Dead by Daylight for a little bit. Well, that's interesting. It shows you how much ammo it's going to consume. So, like, I don't want to go into this new area just yet, because I want to go... There's a reason, I promise. It's just me being weird, but there is a reason. The reason is that I'm weird. So I'm trying to, like, do one attack, roll, one attack, roll. I was rolling. Okay, perfect. Perfection. Okay, and then we climb up here. And we climb up here. Yay, this is the shrine node I was just trying to get to. Yay. Yay. Magic crystal shard. Just need one more and we're good. Okay. Oh dear, how's he on? Okay. So it's been 31 minutes. So what we're going to do is I'm going to see if I can't find the door in this new area. Just so that I don't have to do this run back next time. And then we'll finish up burb stuff for the day. For the day. Not forever, just for today. Doot, 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 doot. And it's Wednesday today, isn't it? But, like, even now, like, as an adult, I find myself taking up, like, weird mannerisms. Like, if I watch a streamer for too long, I tend to start, like, using the same sort of phraseology that they use. What did we just get? An adventure journal. It's very damp. The pages seem to be stuck together. Oh, dear. Waterlogged old journals' early chapters describe a tale of being sucked through a giant door under the sea and having to start a new life stranded atop a mountain. The later chapters just talk a lot about the writer's friendship with a squid. You watch for too long, what manners did you pick up? Probably saying fuck instead of You would probably say goddammit Royal a lot more. I do have a habit of, instead of saying I'll say, you know, fucking. But no, just like in general. Like, there's a lot of weird mannerisms that I've picked up from various people. I received the Grunt's old mask. It seems this Grunt is loyal to a new leader now. Hello again, little bird. Clever too much. I got an achievement. Me come far and wide, see many thing. World outside very beautiful. Love, laugh, God damn it. That all Grunt want. Respect. I like his new hat. I don't know. What mannerisms do you think you would pick up from me? Stranded sailor. That's a good question. But in the meantime, that's going to be an episode, so we'll do an episode cut.